good afternoon, everyone. This video is about the text mapping scavenger hunt for the story of Red Scarf Girl. The text mapping scavenger hunt can be found on my website, so if you scroll down, it is available right here. And these are just mapping strategies in order to identify, okay, what's the title? We make inferences about the pictures, the photographs, all of these different things. So once again, you need this, and you also need some of the colors in order to make sure that you highlight the skills. So let's get started. I don't want to make this video too long. All right, so if we take a look right here, the very first thing we're looking at is the directions. So I want to make sure that I look at my story, but in this case, there are no directions on here. So I'm going to be going to the next one, which is our title, and I need a purple for the title. And if I look at this box and if I zoom in a little bit more, it tells me, okay, what do you think the title means? Make an inference about the text. So in this case, I'm going to bust up my purple. I am going to outline it in purple. I'm just going to put a box. All right, and then I'm going to write my inferences around it. Red Scarf Girl, a memoir of the Cultural Revolution. So I want to use the examples that my other class, one of my classes stated. They said, and this is just based on the title. They said there's going to be a girl with a scarf. There's a reason she has this scarf. The culture, family member scarf passed from generation to generation, and it's important to her. So those are some things that I do want to add to our own title. Okay. So scarf passed from generations. Okay, some of my students said tradition. A girl wearing scarf. Okay, and again, you can add in your own ideas, your own inferences, but you just add it around the title. Try to get to it. Give me at least 3. All right, next up, we are looking at headings. So we don't have any headings, but we want to make sure we look at the story. Okay, I don't see any headings. I don't see any subheadings. You know, we could, though, count this as a little heading to look at, because this is how the story doesn't begin, but it's going to be important. So you know what? Let's label it. We need a light pink, or we need a pink for headings. Okay, and this, you can even label it headings. This is only available on the book. I don't think it's on the computer copy. It says, what do you think the headings mean? Make an inference about the text. So if it says, I saw Dad looking at me hopelessly, tears on his face, we know, first of all, if it says I, we know that we can hear the thoughts and feelings of the character. It's in first person point of view. But we know that if she sees her dad looking at her hopelessly, there's no hope in him. He's not full of hope. And there's tears on his face, we know that this reaction right here makes a huge impact on her. Like, it affects her so much. Okay, so we can put huge impact. We can put her dad's emotions hurt her. So again, huge impact. We know it's in first person. We know her thoughts and emotions. And that leads me over to genre. What is the type of story that we are reading this week? Let's make an inference. We haven't read the story. If you haven't read the story, okay, this is going to, oops, scratch that up. I'm going to write the word genre up here again, type of story. We know that this story is a nonfiction, which means it's not fake, it's a true story. And we know that the subgenre is a memoir. Okay, memoir. And again, If we see the MEMO, it kind of reminds us of memory. And a memoir is just it's a story about a slice in somebody's life. So if I have a pizza and I take out the pizza slice, the story is about that pizza slice. It's important. Um, so, and if we see again, I saw dad looking at me hopelessly, tears on his face. That this whole story had such a huge impact on the girl that's writing this. So it's going to be an important story, obviously. So that's for genre. I look over and I look at orange. So I want to take out my orange and I'm going to look at the photographs. And if we see on our scavenger hunt, there's a difference between photographs and pictures. Photographs are taken with the camera, and then pictures are illustrations that are drawn. So the only picture, the only photograph, I should say, that we have on our book, on our story, is right here. Okay, we see stars, we see red. So again, I'm gonna write some of the inferences that my students said in class. They discussed China's flag. It's part of her memoir. Family members are from China. So those are their inferences. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to write it in orange. So I guess this is my image. I'm going to outline it. We can barely see it. I'm sorry. And I'm just going to write it right here so we can make it more visible. Okay. China's flag. Family members. Are from China. And then what else did they write? Part of her memoir, the scarf might be tradition. So I'm going to put part of her memoir. Her memoir. Thank you to my students who told me these answers, who told me their inferences. I really liked them. And again, this is in reference to what we see on here, the yellow stars with the red in the back. Okay, so the next box that I'm looking at over here would be, don't have any more pictures on our book. I'm looking at captions. This section right here, if you have your book, does not count as a caption. So we don't have any, but let's just discuss what is the purpose of it. And if it was, it would tell us what's happening in this image. Okay. Tables or charts, we don't have any in this nonfiction story. There's nothing giving us information or numbers. We also do not have any diagrams, timelines, or maps, but let's take a look at underlined words. And in this book, they are known as bolded black words. Okay, and we want to just go in and highlight them so we pay extra attention to them when we see them in our paragraphs. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to wait one moment. Okay, paragraph 3 has the word expose. So I am going to use a yellow. This is yellow. It looks like orange. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to highlight it. And I even want to go an extra step and I'm going to highlight or I'm going to underline the sentence it comes from. This is known as the context. That's super important whenever we're looking at vocabulary words. Once again, the sentence that it's coming from is known as the context. So I know paragraph 3 has the word expose. They were going to expose my family in front of my teachers and classmates. I'm going to take a look at paragraph number 7. I see one right here. Our word is revolutionary. I'm going to highlight it in yellow so I can still see it. And then I'm going to underline the sentence that it comes from. If you want to make a clean break with your Black family, then you can be an educable child and we will welcome you to our revolutionary ranks. All right. My next page. Okay, I see another vocabulary word right up here on paragraph number 9. And my word is testify. We want you to testify against your father at the struggle meeting. I keep going. Paragraph 15 has the word critical. I'm gonna shade it in, circle my paragraph. Okay, paragraph 17 has the word severe. And I am going to underline his voice. Did I read the sentence? For critical, he must have made some comments critical of Chairman Mao and the Cultural Revolution. And then right here. His voice grew more severe. All right. And I think that's the last vocabulary word that we've got. Yes. So then my next step would be to be looking at the paragraphs right here. Circle the paragraph numbers that have a specific question about them. So we don't have the questions, but when we do that with the question mapping. But I'm just going to take a look and make sure that I know I have 18 paragraphs. So read the whole story. And then I don't have any stanzas because this is not a poem. So this is the question scavenger hunt. I know this is a pre-reading activity. We pretend that we haven't read yet. And yeah, we're able to make inferences. We find out things about the story that we wouldn't have known had we not really taken the time to look at the pictures and make those inferences, read the title, read the picture, because a lot of times all of these little things can help us understand the story even more. So that's the whole purpose of this. It's not just to color and make a mess on our paper. It's to really, really analyze every little thing to help us in the long run. Okay, so I hope that helps. I'm sorry this is a little long, but that's it. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.